The secret to happiness. Well, I'm not sure if I'm qualified enough to talk on this topic, but I can certainly talk from having experience of working with thousands of people in the capacity of facilitator of transformation over the last 15 years or so of my life. And it's been an absolute privilege serving people's transformation journey. What I have found is that the secret to happiness is that it's not so much of a secret, or not at all a secret. And perhaps rather than a secret, that is more of a truth to be not just uncovered, but to be connected with, to connect to the truth of who we are. Because the true nature of who we are, from what I've discovered from our work, the true nature of who we are is happiness, is joy, is love, is abundance. We're not separate from the energy of creation. We're not separate from the very energy that creates all things and no things. The energy of creation does not sit there and question, am I good enough? Am I okay? Am I accepted? What do those people think of me? Am I abundant enough? It doesn't have those questions, because it is abundance that creates abundance. It is creation that creates all that is. And we are not separate from that energy. The true nature of who we are is that we are connected to this frequency, to this energy, this vibration of infinite love, divine love, and it is a state of the highest form of joy and love and happiness. So if you're seeking happiness, and maybe you're watching this video because you're hoping that I would give you some kind of a secret, well, hopefully it's opening you up into a bigger conversation and exploration of knowing yourself and getting to know yourself, uncovering the non-truths and connecting with the truth of who you are, the true nature of who you are. And the true nature of who we are, as I said before, is happiness, is joy, is love, is abundance. So how do you uncover this true nature? How do we get into it? How do we get to this point? Let me start with, I like to keep it tangible and simple and applicable. I like to keep things simple in the ways that I either practice it myself or teach it to others. So what I mean by this is, whether you start on the level of the body, whether you start on the level of emotion and mind, you will start to come into terrains very quickly by paying attention, by bringing awareness into terrains of emotion. Perhaps you're seeking happiness because there's some level of unhappiness. As you start to uncover the emotions and give emotion room, then there's emotional patterns or mind patterns, and this is where our power is as human being. And as it says in the yoga text, chitta vritti nirodha, the fluctuations of the mind, the cessations of the fluctuations of the mind, the breaking free from the identification with thought and thinking. And I think within this teaching is the key to happiness, that our unhappiness comes from, our suffering comes from our identification with thought and thinking. So if that's where our suffering comes from, then it's the breaking free from the identification and the connecting with and knowing the true nature of who we are, which is we are a drop of the infinite. Just like a drop of the ocean is within that drop itself, we are a drop of the universe itself. That's what this journey is about. This journey of inner work is uncovering the layers of what makes us human and going into the magical parts of us, the energetic version of us that is truly limitless, truly infinite. And the practices like meditation and movement practices and the inner work practices to keep reminding, to keep reconnecting, to keep uncovering, clearing out that which is in the way, so that you can more and more connect to the true nature of who we are, which is happiness, joy, love, abundance, and all these highest frequencies. So if this is interesting to you, come and join me in my upcoming free Awaken Masterclass. Enter the details below in this video. There'll be somewhere where you can enter your details and receive the information as I announce the dates and the details for the upcoming Awaken Masterclass, where I'll be talking you through the Feel, Heal, Manifest process, the journey of Awaken, and sharing with you some of the tools which you could translate and use into calling forth, connecting with, and living from a place of true happiness, true abundance, true joy in your life. If that's interesting to you, then I'll see you inside of the masterclass.